the bongo.
First of all, I was like, when you walked in, because I had heard the track that you had done here in the studio.
Yeah.
When he walked in, I was thinking I was going to
You knew
hear
what you were
something
in for.
R&B or hip
Surprise.
hop or soul or something like that. It impressed me, just the arrangement. It impressed me. The playing impressed me. The choice of notes, just everything. And it also felt like it also needed something.
So tell me that's what it takes. Yeah, she looks good and moves by. What about the brakes?
It wasn't complete, which is one thing that we were sort of looking for as what good is a mentor without something missing?
With some work.
Is something to be done. Otherwise, go and do. Have your band do it. But
Right.
so that excited me, and so let me kind of explain to you what this show is all
Never
about.
asked for any of this sort of night. Long enough for both of us to be set free.
This is the most intimidating yet exciting part of the studio process, in my opinion.
Did I tell you that about the mixing engineer, the guy who's going to mix your songs, all the songs? He's got 7 gold records, 3 of them are platinum. Yeah, he's a mixing engineer.
So he's got a little bit of experience.
Yeah, I mean he's he was in the '90s. He was in Los Angeles.
What's his name?
His name's Tim Anderson.
Oh,
Oh, I know
him go way
That's my
back.
name.
He actually
you
works right now. He's working out at Minneapolis Media Institute.
Oh, that's cool.
But he's a serious mixing engineer. He's gonna mix all of these songs.
Epic.
So.
You got the stuff you wrote, the stuff you rehearsed, then you got the stuff you lay down. And when it's time to lay this down, it's like if it doesn't take everything, you're not doing it right. So,
Just give me
hey, you
something
did good,
calm.
man.
Thank
You
you.
did real good, man.
Yeah, it was only that one.
Right.
last
I was like,
track
is
where
he
I
ever
was
gonna up?
Is he ever? That's
Like,
what I
just
was-
up once, so I
what
can
does
be
it
like,
take?
dude, what the is that, dude? Do that again. Bleep, bleepity, bleep, 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 mother.
Bleep, I know not just any ride will replace my old set of wheels. You're asking why.
I talked to Brandon, who's a guy who's worked at the library since I was in high school. It's been a long time. So I just walked up to him and was like, hey, I told him about the show and all this stuff, about that portion of the show, and how my idea was that, when I got out of college, I wanted to go to the library. I thought everyone should have these programs. There's probably kids all over the place, like myself or whoever, that is a badass musician, songwriter, could be the next Beethoven or Bach or someone, but so I told him I want to do that. I got Reason, 2.0. They're up to like 7 or something now, but still, it doesn't, what difference does that make? It's still better than they got right now, and it's still badass. I still do all my stuff on there. A new copy of this and donate it to the library. Then we could follow through with that, right? Well, I don't know, $200 to $400. But I mean, if I, am in a position to do that, I'm in a position to do that.
Yeah.
And that's totally an investment to me, just as worthy as any other investment.
Think about your performance here first, okay? You don't have to think about that.
Yeah, we got it. It don't matter if we come to the table nervous as can be, like we were at the audition. We killed that. And my hands were like this before we started playing. All of a sudden, it's like, oh, here we go. Just like when we recorded in the studio, it's like, I don't know how many, I think I laid down like 9 to 11 guitar tracks, just like one after the other, not like,
How do you feel about being in the situation where everything that you knew, as awesome as it is still so limited that the impact that comes with combining all these different elements? What do you feel about what we've made over the last 6 months?
well, I think we're still in our infancy. We've made awesome progress, obviously, I think we did awesome at that, Battle of the Bands or whatever. But I also think we need, some work. We got to get a bass player.
You want to create a compelling audio and visual, both. You want to create, because look, you got 2 cameras on you right now, man.
I don't even have the time because of this and everything else going on to try to set up any kind of audio recording. I'm an audio engineer, you know. I don't have the gear. I don't have the people. I have me. So as far as the promotions and all that stuff too, I'm going to promote the I don't care if it's the recording you ever heard in your life. It's the only recording that exists of it, and that's me, and it's history, and it makes no difference to me.
I don't know. John Travolta must have small eyes because I look like John Travolta.
It upsets me to hear these things because I've done nothing except for everything that you've asked, and I've done it exceptionally well. As far as what I do in my personal life, you haven't given me to prove to me that this is anything other than, you know, we missed our last appointment, but that wasn't my fault. That was LJ's stuff. I've been, you know, flawless.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's like when you did that polyrhythm thing, it was like, or when you were tapping. Yeah, but I mean, the fact if you separate your 2 hands when you're doing that, you got like a 4/4 time and a 3/4 time going on at the same time.
Yeah.
You know, it's real simple, and I know a lot of people are like, well, but there's higher polyrhythms than that. I'm like, yeah, but that's like just me trying to say that's how simple it can be.
Yeah.
You don't even think of that as really being a polyrhythm because it comes so naturally. Physically,
Yeah.
you know,
Sort of like the incubator guy, you know, take him from a chick to a full-grown chicken, and then once you're a full-grown chicken, it's up to you, you know, at that point.
10 days extradition around the country. Texas, Louisiana, Atlanta, Florida, and back up to like the upper regions. I woke up on the 9th day in Canada going south from Canada. Like they were just picking people up, dropping them off, picking people. Got strip searched at every jail location. To spend the night somewhere is just like rebooking up someone in the jail, just like going to jail every day, all over again. Horrible experience. Saw Mexico for the first time. All of it. Do you know how much a noodle cost in the county jail? $1.75.
So we're heading down to Owatonna, Minnesota to visit the Seed Boys, Monty and Latre. We recently discovered that Monty's mom has cancer, terminal cancer, and so that's a lot going on for Monty. So we wanted to, you know, to see how he's doing and how his mom's doing, and you know, just sort of support him, and gotta be hard. So,
you know, she's better today than she's been the last few days, so that's cool. You know,
is she on any sort of medication?
Oh yeah, still incredibly, like, my daughter says that she could tell. She's like, she just doesn't seem like herself. She seems slow and all this stuff, and it's, you know, I don't think so, but that's my mom, you know. I was raised by just my mom. You know, I'm an only child, raised solely by my mom, so, you know, I know my mom, and I know my mom well, and I've seen my mom in all kinds of states.
Hello,
Mom. This is Perry.
Nice to meet you.
If you could just sign this as a release for the
My
TV
soul?
show. Yeah, we're selling your soul. It's some sort of like yin and yang comes together.
Exactly.
You know,
Blending,
yeah.
merging, explosion.
Yeah.
That's why I put all that yin and yang stuff, you know, like, that's the thing I think in my head too, you know, he's black, I'm white. Wait, there's so much behind this.
White. Nice try.
There's so much.
Spaniard.
Oh, thanks, Mom.
He has.
No.
You're supposed to talk to the band.
You know, because of custody, but my daughter was a daddy's girl, and we were really close, and then I ended up losing custody of her. That changed my whole life. I got into drugs. I was totally sober. I got into meth, and I tried to kill myself. But anyways, that was hard, you know.
I know how hard it
But anyways, I made it through that, and barely. I'm still, obviously, it still hurts because that's time that's gone. You can never get that back. But you know, now I got a son, so I'm gonna focus my new energy. You know, or focus my energy now on my new son. There, I got through that. But anyways.
Someday we'll all be dead, and you're left where they saw you again. Promises are said, slowly whispering inside your head. I'll make your heart fall. Someday we'll all be dead, and you left where they saw you.
We go for the ultrasound, we finally find out on this ultrasound that's a boy. You know, there's a little penis and everything on there, you know, and I'm just like overwhelmed, and I'm like trying, I'm so happy, you know, I'm just like, oh my God, 2 of these little, you know, I mean, my kid is off the chain. This kid is nothing like my daughter was. He's this extreme psychopath. Well, I love him to death, though.
Beautiful. I love it when you pick acoustic.
I'm his biggest fan.
Well, it usually goes twice as long, but I made a mistake. That's all right, because usually I can't play anything in front of my mom.
And he gets really nervous, I don't know why.
So, just
I'm his biggest fan.
the only reason I ever get nervous, the reason I'm always nervous to play in front of my mom, I mean, because I get nervous and shit, but it never bugs me. But it does bug me when I'm with my mom sometimes, and it's just because I so respect my mom's taste in music.
So, first things first, how's your mom doing?
Not good.
Yeah, where is she now?
She's in hospice. She's been in hospice for, I don't know, about 6 days now. She's not going home anymore.
Is she weak? I mean, she can't walk around much.
She can't even talk.
Oh, really? Oh, man.
Okay, so when she first went in like 6 days ago, I had spent the night at her house, you know. I went and spent the night there. And when I spent the night there, you know, we talked about, you know, some things and, you know, like normal stuff that we talk about in this situation. We tell each other we love each other. And then, you know, the next morning, I didn't bring my charger, so my phone was, you know, dead. And I have business I need to take care of all the time. So, I felt kind of like I had to get out of there. So, you know, I had my girlfriend come get me. But anyways, I told my mom when I was leaving that, you know, next time I'll bring my charger so I don't have to leave so early in the morning. And then, you know, when I said it, I was all like, you know, I just thought in my head that for some reason, you know, because of how my life is, that what if there isn't a next time, you know? But I was going to come back that night, so there was going to be a next time. And then she calls me a few hours later, and she's like, I'm going back to hospice. And I'm like, what? Why? And she's like, I just don't feel safe here, you know, by myself or whatever. So then I offered to move in there, you know. And I told her, what if I could live there 24/7? And she said that I can't do the things that they can do for her, like medication and stuff like that. I can't make those decisions. So it wouldn't work. And then, so anyway, she went back. And then I was like, well, she's in the hospice. I don't want her to be there, but she's still alive. And then I went and seen her the next day, and she couldn't talk anymore. And then I said to the people there that, you know, I think that you guys are medicating her too much or something. I know she's in pain and she needs it, but what if you could back off on the medication for at least like 12 hours so I can find out, you know, if you guys are abusing her or anything? Because I can't even talk to her. And she went from, she could talk the night before. So I just worry, but, you know, who wouldn't worry?
Yeah. What is it about? Can you tell us what it's about?
Well, the only lyrics I had for it was you know, I was singing, I was like, someday we'll be dead. I'm not a good singer, like, and we'll never hear the song again.
And then I take over.
That's it. I want it to be like not depressing. I don't want it to be like we're all gonna die, cry about it. I want it to be like realize this, you know, and just appreciate the beauty of what's going on right now. The beauty of the fact that it's like just a snapshot. Like they take these little individual snapshots of time, and we're in there. We're all in this one section of time, you know. And it's like, and that's it. It's I know you're just a person too, and you probably, you know, just like any other human being, and you too, you know, have your own little insecurities, and you know, you're just a person, you know. Yeah. But it's just so good to know you guys, you know. I mean, it's so amazing in my life right now to have something. We're all starving, you know, about being a starving artist, you know, and reaching for the glory, and it's just to have anything going on, you know, is something to talk about.
It's only one song and one video.
Right.
You know, that's if I had millions of dollars to throw at you guys, I would, but I don't.
I've been looking for a bass player, but you know, it's just timing is everything, and it's something. It's one thing that I cannot control. Monty can't control, and we're just trying to get that together. As a band, you know, we have so much that we can do. We can do anything, dude.
Yeah, it's just a matter of sometimes when life is throwing at you, like it's throwing at both of you. It's being thrown at both of you guys right now. That's one thing that I want to stress is that, you know, just because I've had all this bad happen in my life, you know, it doesn't mean that he isn't. Just because it's happening to me, you know, it doesn't mean that it's not happening to him too. No,
because it is. It's affecting him. Yeah, exactly. It's affecting him, you know, and Jason and everyone in my life, you know, just as much as it's affecting me.
Yeah, absolutely. No, we all have stuff being thrown at us at different times and at different intensities.
Yes.
But as a band, the band needs to constantly have a focus, you know, if it's truly what you want to do. You know, if it's just a hobby and you guys just want to get together and jam, that's fine. But if you truly want to make it your vocation and your living, then you know, I mean, if the Rolling Stones shut down every time one of their members had a tragic thing happen to them, right, then the Rolling Stones wouldn't be a band. Yesterday, I called Monty because we're having some confusing issues about the production of the music video, and so that went okay. He was like, well, okay, it is what it is, but and then he said, I wanted to let you know that I haven't been able to get a hold of LJ for a week. I've been texting him. He said, I've been texting him, I've been calling him, and I said, okay, well, and then I remembered that a couple weeks ago I had gotten a text that said from LJ saying, hey, I'm executing my probation on April 3rd. Can we do some scenes before then? And I didn't really know. I didn't know what executing your probation meant. Probation meant to me like that you're on probation. It didn't mean that you were actually going to jail.
Can I help you?
Oh, hi. Is this Ron?
Yes.
Oh, hi, Ron. My name's Perry Bowers, and I am producing a TV show actually right now. And one of your inmates there, Jeffrey Latre Jones, is actually a character on our TV show. And I'm wondering what your policy is on cameras in the facility there. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. I have a hearing next Thursday. I might be getting out, so that's good.
Oh, really? That's really good. That's really good.
Yeah.
You're back in this world.
I'm back.
How does it feel?
It feels good. It feels really great. It's been a long time coming. It feels like. It feels good to get back into the studio, to get back with Monty. Just, you know, I was missing that part of my life for a little while I was locked away. And
you have a light inside of you. You have a gift. You have something that very, very few people have. Can't take that for granted. You know, if you do, you'll be unhappy the rest of your life. You know.
Yeah.
So thank you for coming in and helping me put a bow on something that I can be proud of too.
No, it was my pleasure. You know, for as long as I can remember, you know, this music thing, that side of me, that vocal me, it's never been restrained, and it was really difficult going through a phase where I was just unable to do that. And I appreciate what you said to me. That really means a lot, and I'm gonna remember that.
Tell me that's all it takes. Yeah, she looks good and moves, but what about the brace? I've got to get inside to see how good she feels. I know not just any ride will replace my old set of feels. Now I'm asking why me? I never asked for any of this, so deny me. Long enough for both of us to be set free. She looks good and moves by. What about the brakes? I've got to get inside to see how good she feels. I know not just any ride will replace my old set of wheels. And I'm asking why. Never asked for any of this, so deny me. Long enough for both of us to be set free. Everything circles around once again, and it never ends. Just when you think you found another friend, it's just another tragedy, so free me. That's all it takes. Yeah, she looks good and moves by. What about the brakes? I've got to get inside to see how good she feels. I know not just any ride will replace my old set of wheels. Now I'm asking why me? I never asked for any of this, so deny me. Long enough for both of us to be set free.
Man, it was epic. You know, these guys had a week to get ready. And I thought it was 2 weeks because I got the dates mixed up, you know, and I didn't know until it was like Tuesday or Wednesday, and my buddy called me, I think it was Wednesday, you know, and he's all like, so yeah, we'll be there Sunday. That's awesome. You know, I mean, I got my son, you know, that passed away, immortalized, dedicated episode 1 to him, you know. And now, you know, my mom is going to be, you know, part of this thing with me, and she gets to be there. And one of the last times, you know, that I got to spend with my mom, where she was lucid and all that, was that day, you know.
You can fit kids in here. You got kids? You're gonna. Everyone has kids. I've seen it happen 1,000,000 times.